How you want see husband marry with this? Your 2 tiny legs and small bum, so a beg. Jennifer, stop forming holy. Linda slammed the door, her acrylic nails clicking as she pointed at her. This house no be charity home. If you no get money to contribute, you better find a man like every normal girl. Sapphire laughed from the couch, legs crossed, sipping juice. You dey behave like say you be pastor wife. No small thing, just one rich guy, and all your problems go end. I be your pride go cook rice for you? Jennifer stood quietly, eyes glistening. She clutched the small nylon bag that held her last 500 naira. The generator hummed in the background, and her stomach growled in protest. I can't sell myself, she whispered. I'll figure something out. Linda rolled her eyes. Figure out what? You think good character they pay rent for lecky? You no get shape, you no get man, you no cuckoo get money. My sister, humility, no go save you. They laughed, cruel, high-pitched, echoing in her ears. Jennifer turned and walked into her small corner of the room, the air heavy with perfume, gossip, and judgment. That night, she lay awake staring at the ceiling fan that wasn't spinning. Outside, Lagos lights flickered in the distance. She whispered to herself, maybe I made a mistake coming here. But deep down, something told her she hadn't. Not yet. You must be wondering how we got here. This is how it all started. Hi. Welcome to ECHE'S Tales, the home of unique folktales rooted in morals. Before Lagos, there was Isiagu, a small town in Enugu state, where time moved slow and dreams moved slower. Jennifer was the first daughter of her mother, a widow who sold puff-puff at the market. Their small mud house leaked whenever it rained, and dinner was often pap and hope. Still, Jennifer dreamed of a better life, of owning a fashion shop, of helping her mother. When she finally got a chance to travel to Lagos with a neighbor's cousin, she packed her few clothes and her mother's words. Jennifer, no matter what you see, don't lose your head. Lagos they shine, but if fit burn too. These words kept on ringing like the Sabbatarian bell in her head all through the journey. Lagos hit her like thunder, horns blaring, Danfo conductors shouting, people moving like water. She stayed with a distant cousin for a while before renting a small face me I face you room in Ojuelegba, with the small money she saved from tilling the farmland in the village and the sale of her mother's wrappers. Every morning, she ironed her one good shirt, wore a smile, and hit the road with her CV. She knocked on boutiques, offices, supermarkets, in fact, anywhere that looked like it could pay salary. Most times, the reply was the same. We'll call you. They never did. She learned quickly that Lagos was not for the faint-hearted. On a hot Friday afternoon, Jennifer had entered a roadside mama put, too broke to cook. There, she met a beautiful, loud girl in a silk wig and high heels. Babe. You be new face hero, Linda said, smiling. You fine-o. Where you dey work? I'm still looking, Jennifer said. Lagos no easy, but I fit connect you to better people. Linda was like a whirlwind, talkative, confident, and generous. Within a week, she had introduced Jennifer to her friends Tanya and Sapphire, 2 girls who seemed to float above Lagos stress. They lived together in a mini flat in Lekki, filled with perfume, makeup, and men's gifts. When they invited Jennifer to move in temporarily while she found her footing, she said yes, not because she trusted them, but because her rent was due. At first, it felt like a dream. There was always food, always laughter, always music. But soon, Jennifer noticed the truth behind the glitz. The girls' expensive bags were gifts. Their phones were from sponsors. Their trips were arrangements. They were girls with big gods. They laughed at her modest clothes and her insistence on working for herself. "Babe, use your head," Tonya said one night, painting her lips red. "You dey form morality for this Lagos? You no go chop values. Or is it because hunger never hammer you?" Sapphire added, "Look at Linda. Just one surgery, one sponsor, and she's driving a Benz. No small body way remain make you do your own." Jennifer frowned. "You mean surgery?" "Yes, nah. BBL. No be big deal again, nah. You go just travel, come back shaped like hourglass. Every man go they chase you. I can't," Jennifer said. "I'm fine like this." They laughed, calling her village girl. Everything was fine until 3 months later, the tone changed. Linda and the girls grew tired of carrying the house alone. "Jennifer, this your freeloading Don too much," she said one evening, her face hard. "Gas Don finish, light bill day, and food. No they cook itself." "I'm still job hunting," Jennifer said softly. "I promise I'll pay my share once I find something." Linda scoffed. "Find something? You dey find job for Lagos. Like say job, they hide for gutter. Sapphire's man, they give her 300,000 naira every month. You think say na only CV dem they take survive? Look, nobody they stop you from doing your holy girl lifestyle," Sapphire added, flipping her wig. "But a beg, contribute or pack out." That was the night of the confrontation, the night Jennifer almost gave up. 2 weeks later, Jennifer got a small job as a salesgirl at a boutique in Surulere. The pay was 35,000 naira, but it felt like freedom. She started paying her share of bills. Even then, her friends mocked her. "You dey wake up 6 a.m. for 35K, Tonya sneered. "If not me, I go sleep till 10 and still earn millions." But Jennifer didn't care. She liked earning honestly. She liked peace. One Saturday, while arranging clothes at the store, a tall man walked in, dark-skinned, well-dressed, and soft-spoken. He was Mr. Williams, CEO of a tech company nearby. "You have a good eye for color," he said, as she helped him pick shirts. She smiled shyly. "Thank you, sir." He looked at her tag. "Jennifer, right? Keep being diligent. You'll go far." He bought 2 suits and gave Jennifer his card to please give him a call. 1 month later, another salesgirl at the boutique ran away with customers' deposits. The shop owner sacked Jennifer too, insisting that she was part of the plan to rob her, and Jennifer was back to square one. Her friends were unsympathetic. Linda hissed, "You see why we dey tell you to get a man? Hard work? No, they feed anybody again." "I'll be fine," Jennifer said, though she wasn't sure how. Sapphire laughed. "A beg. Humility no dey pay rent. You better wake up." But when she went to the market to buy Gary and saw her last 1,000 naira vanish, something inside her broke. That night, she sat by the window, tears running freely. Then she saw Mr. Williams' card in her purse. Should she call him? She hesitated, pride wrestling with desperation, then dialed the number with her eyes closed and heart pounding. William remembered her instantly. "Jennifer, the boutique girl. How are you?" he asked with a calm voice. She told him everything. "I will send you my address tomorrow. Come to my office," he said gently. "Let's see how I can help." The next day, when she arrived, she could barely look him in the eye. "You said you're hard-working," he said. "I like that. I can get you an office assistant position." "It's not much, but it's a start," Jennifer almost cried. "Thank you, sir. I won't disappoint you, I promise." At William's firm, Jennifer started from the bottom, answering phones, making tea, cleaning tables. But she was consistent, polite, and always on time. Colleagues noticed her. She wasn't loud, but she shone quietly. William saw it too. Whenever they spoke, he found her honesty refreshing. No pretense, no flirting, just dignity. Meanwhile, her old friends' lives were unraveling. Tonia's second BBL got infected and administered in the hospital. Sapphire's man stopped answering her calls. Linda was evicted after her sponsor got married. One evening, Jennifer visited Tonia in the hospital. "You were right," Tonia whispered weakly. "I chased fake love and nearly lost my life." Jennifer held her hand. "You'll heal. Just don't lose yourself." Months passed. Jennifer was promoted to front desk officer. Her salary increased. She started sending money home to her mother. It wasn't too much, but it was enough to put smiles on her mother's face. William's respect for her grew quietly into affection. But he waited. One rainy evening, he offered her a ride home. The traffic was terrible. You that Lagos traffic nah. And they ended up talking for hours, getting to know about family backgrounds and other things. "Jennifer," he said softly, "I admire you. You didn't let Lagos pressure change you." She smiled. "Sometimes I almost did." He laughed. "I'm glad you didn't." From that day, it was as if they became friends. No more boss and employee. They enjoy each other's company and spends time together outside work. A year later, Willem asked Jennifer to be his girlfriend forever. He asked her to marry him. It was sudden, but Jennifer said yes because she was already in love with him. Jennifer told her mother the good news, and happiness wanted to wound her. In a week's time, they both traveled to the village to meet Jennifer's mother and her uncle, who will be standing in as her father. The marriage rites kicked in, date was fixed, and Williams took his family and kinsmen to Izagu in Enugu State to pay Jennifer's bride price. The entire village rejoiced. Linda couldn't make it to the wedding because she was broke, but Jennifer sent her pictures, elegant, simple, and pure. Linda sent her a message. "You won, babe." "You showed us another way," Jennifer replied. "We all still have a chance to stand straight." In a world where beauty is edited and values are sold, Jennifer stood firm. She learned that the body may attract, but only character keeps. True beauty is not what bends the waist, but what straightens the heart. No matter how loud the world shouts its standards, never trade your peace for pressure. In the end, integrity still pays. Quietly, but surely. Let's talk about what think about this story in the comments section. Subscribe, like, comment, and turn on your notification bell to get notified when next we post another story.